My sister lost her baby 5 years ago, and now every time I talk about my current pregnancy, she butts in and brings up her miscarriage, and I don't know if I'm the jerk for wanting to ask her to stop. Posted by you/motherofthebuns. Okay y'all, I need to know if I'm the jerk. My sister and I are 3 years apart in age. I am nearing 30, and she is nearing 33. I'd like to include a trigger warning first and foremost for child loss, infertility issues, and domestic violence. My sister and I were pregnant at the same time 5 years ago, but unfortunately my sister lost her baby to miscarriage and I had twins. There was a weird wall between us after my kids were born, which is absolutely understandable considering the loss she experienced. After my twins turned 6 months old, my sister left the dad of her lost child and took off to another state with a much older man. This man regularly assaulted her physically. She finally had enough, and my parents borrowed my car to drive and get her after her boyfriend tried strangling her. She has been home for about a month after not speaking to any of us for the few years she has been gone, even though we've tried. Our parents have spent the entire time getting her taken care of, getting her in therapy, and replacing her belongings. Before she came home, my partner and I had been trying to get pregnant again. We found out 3 weeks ago that I'm pregnant again, which is very exciting since we've struggled to do so this far. Right after I announced my pregnancy, my sister followed up with the fact that she may also be pregnant, by her abuser. She recently disclosed that she is not pregnant, however, not due to loss, simply is not pregnant. On Mother's Day, we all had breakfast together with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. My mother-in-law was talking about how excited she is for the baby and asking the usual pregnancy questions. Am I hoping for a boy or a girl? Am I feeling sick at all? My sister butts into the conversation and starts talking about how hard Mother's Day is for her due to the loss of her child. Mind you, this loss happened nearly 5 years ago. I told her it will be okay, and it's understandable that it is hard for her, but it's good just to stay optimistic and focus on the future. My mother-in-law was very uncomfortable, as this came out of nowhere and she does not know my sister well. Today, I was sitting and talking with my family about my pregnancy, and I asked my sister if she wanted to come with me for my ultrasound tomorrow, and she asked my mom to tell me why she can't go with me. My mom, in front of both of us, tells me my sister is uncomfortable doing anything baby-related with me, which I said was fine and not a big deal since my mother-in-law is coming with me anyways. This actually peeved me a lot. This is supposed to be a really happy time for me, but it feels like any time I bring it up, my sister throws her miscarriage into the conversation. The entire topic makes me extremely uncomfortable considering I'm not to the point of viability in my pregnancy, and I am still at risk for a loss. And overall, I feel like she is making my pregnancy about her. Am I the jerk if I bring it up to her and ask her to not speak about her miscarriage when I'm talking about my pregnancy? I understand the loss she experienced was devastating and the last few years in relationship was horrible, but it feels like she is trying to take the shine away from me due to something that happened 5 years ago. My sister brings up her miscarriage from 5 years ago anytime anyone talks about my current pregnancy. Relevant comments. Ops response, I understand that 100%, and in no way am I trying to downplay her experiences. I've also been in a mistreating relationship, so I totally get it. I'm not sure what type of wording I'm supposed to use to describe it because you can't describe how terrifying and yes, horrible it is. And yes, I believe a miscarriage from 5 years ago shouldn't hold her back from enjoying life and being happy for others. There is trauma, but there is also a point where that trauma becomes a crutch and not an explanation.